Well, welcome everybody to live coverage of the Columbus Classic 2014, hosted by the Columbus Metropolitan Tennis Organization. This is their third annual singles and doubles tournament, coming to you live from the Ohio State University's Lincoln Tower courts, here at court number 6. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by the CCE Sports Network, where diversity lives. This is our live web streaming sports initiative project. Our goal is to travel around the country, bringing you the best in the gay and lesbian sports experience. To find out if we're headed to a tournament or city near you, we encourage you to visit our website at ccesportsnetwork.com. We're proud to announce that the CCE Sports Network is the exclusive live web streaming provider for Gay Games 9, August 9th through August 16th, 2014 in Cleveland and Akron, Ohio. From opening ceremonies to closing ceremonies and everything in between, the CCE Sports Network is excited to be bringing you the largest gay and lesbian sporting event in the world. Look for live web streaming coverage starting August the 9th. As you know, this broadcast would not be possible without the generous donation from our sponsors and from viewers like yourself. I want to take a quick moment to thank all the sponsors for today's broadcast. Union Cafe. Since 1996, Union Cafe is one of the most popular neighborhood cafes and cocktail lounges in Columbus. In the heart of the Short Noah Arts District, check out the amazing patio, friendly staff, and mind-bending martini menu. UnionCafe.com. And Directional Bore. Since 1999, Directional Bore is a seasoned industry leader with expertise in providing customers with quality underground systems for homeowners, contractors, and utility companies. Meeting customers' expectations all over the Midwest. Learn the key to their success at DirectionalBoreLLC.com. And the Keller Williams Realty Classic Properties. We're your real estate connection in Columbus, giving you a positive, helpful, and knowledgeable information about your home buying decision. With support through purchase, closing, and beyond. Let Jonathan Lang and his entire team be your Columbus connection at lang.kwrealty.com. And by Cambria Suites at Polaris. Located in the city of Columbus, less than 10 miles from the city center, Cambria Suites offers sophistication and contemporary amenities for the business and leisure traveler. Combination of high-tech and home-like comforts featuring a state-of-the-art fitness center, resort-style indoor pool, and bistro restaurant. Make sure you book your stay today at CambriaSuitesPolaris.com. And that's where I am staying, and I tell you, it is a fabulous property. And if you're staying in the Columbus area, I certainly encourage you to stay at Cambria Suites. You will not regret it. Two more sponsors. Symphony Partners Benefit Advisor. Since 2007, Symphony Partners has been seeking to understand what motivates their clients to make smart decisions concerning their benefits. Often complex, often difficult to understand, we break through the issues of health care reform and help you make the decisions that will impact your life forever. spbenefits.info for more information. And finally, the Greater Columbus Tennis Association. The GCTA is a USTA community tennis association from Central Ohio. This nonprofit organization supports tennis in the Central Ohio area since 1950 and has a long history of providing organized summer tennis for adults and juniors alike. Learn more at gcta.net. So for our second match of the day, we bring you round one of the B singles. Brian M. Conrad and Kevin M. Backfish are finishing up their warm-ups. They're on their serving portion, and then they'll be done in about a minute or two, and we'll be ready to get started for the second match of the day. Brian is the one who's serving the lower portion of your screen. Kevin is up top in blue. And I want to thank everybody for waking up bright and early to join us. Not as early as me. I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get over here to OSU and set up. We decided to start broadcasting at 8 o'clock because there is some inclement weather coming this way, unfortunately. And Mark Buckingham and his entire team over here wants to try to knock out as many matches as possible. So the matches today are going to be 2 out of 3, with the third set being a 10-point tiebreaker.
Well, if you would have said something, we probably would have just sit there and head around for.
And that will determine today's matches, or today's how the players will win for today. Tomorrow we'll have very, very limited coverage. The rain's supposed to be really bad on Saturday. We may not broadcast tomorrow because of that, or we may stop over at the Wicker Tree Tennis Club, not do the entire full setup, just give you a rather small single camera setup, just so you can see what's going on over at Wicker Tree. And then Sunday we return back here to Ohio State University to wrap things up with the remainder of the matches, including semifinals and final matches. So the guys are ready to start. Looks like Kevin is going to serve first. It's 15 love. Gustavo is back. I'm glad to see you back there, buddy. Exclusive, definitely. You guys were with us last week. Gustavo was in the chat room with us as well, sharing his insights and being his silly self. No, I'm just playing with you, Gustavo. Glad you're here, joining us again for another weekend of GLTA World Tour Tennis. Don't forget, everybody else, you can jump in the chat room. Join Gustavo and I as we chat about the match. Talk about all things tennis here. Brian with the early break point here. Break point opportunity, rather. And we're at deuce. Wow, we're your second screen. Awesome. Nice shot there from Kevin. Putting that right at Brian's feet. Kevin just coming back from back surgery earlier in the year, or last year rather, I believe. I believe it was last year or early in the year. I overheard him saying that he is glad and lucky to be out here on the tennis courts playing. So I definitely have to give him props for coming out here and being on the court today.
Fantastic shot over here. Very nice.
I guess it would help if I would take the previous game scores out and put in this scores. Kevin holds serve. He goes up 1-0. Brian serving. Fantastic first serve to open up this second game. Second serve. Nice backhand there from Kevin with the passing shot. It's 15-30. Early break point opportunity here for Kevin.
Good serve, Brian. Real nice.
Good first serve. Hey, there's my friend.
That's how you do it.
Good. You want to join?
Yeah.
Grab a seat.
Great serve.
I'm from the 30 right now. Yeah, excuse me, sir. I'm just kidding. You can sit right here. No, baby. I just got it. Just watch it. That's okay. Sorry.
Hey, good.
Nice seeing you again.
You bet. Good to see you.
Yeah. Mic check.
Yep, you're good. Introduce yourself to everybody.
Hey guys, it's Brandon Winstead from Charlotte.
How'd you do in your first match? I saw you over there in court number 4.
I lost 7-6, 6-3, but it was a good match. He deserved to win today. We got Backfish and Conrad. This ought to be good. A little bit of sportsmanship there, calling your own ball out.
Exactly.
I've done that to myself many times. Wish I wouldn't have. All right, so it looks like we're at 1-all in the first set here. Ooh, that didn't sound good. I'm gonna think he didn't get a string on that one. Oh my goodness, that was evil. Thomas, what do you call that?
A lot of luck.
Good serve out wide. Nice deep return. Got an error off the backhand side. Went for a little bit too much there. I'm wishing my friend David Livesey well. I know he's had a lot of travel troubles, and I hope to see him here in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, I saw him on the list. Is he still coming?
He's coming. He had to go Houston to St. Louis to God knows where and God knows where else, but he's going to be here. David got the #1 seed in C singles.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's been playing really well this year. Nice, a little bit back. Got the double fault there. Larry, is your
I gotta behave myself. I don't know. You buy me a drink?
Depends on your birthday.
Yeah, this today then.
Thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
How'd you do?
I lost them 6-3.
Well, you was looking good out there. She looking good.
I was trying, Hunty. I wore my best stilettos.
No, yeah, that's hard to say. You're a girl from us playing heels with her.
They were wedges, girl.
Ball looked like it was right on the line.
Yep.
That's what he wants. He wants that backhand side. I had a 3-hour match in Columbus with Kevin last year.
Was that safe or not? Was that in around? I couldn't see because I was holding that.
They don't say no. Oh, that little breeze kicking up here.
Oof. Second double fault of the game.
This game. It's hard to recover from that. If anybody can, though, Kevin's got such a good first serve. When it's on, it is on. All right, it's big serve here. I'm sure Brian got exactly where he wanted to be there, just missed the volley.
I was telling folks earlier, Kevin had back surgery. I'm not sure if it was earlier this year or late last year, but sure doesn't look like he had any. 'Cause
No.
he's moving really well. He said it earlier. I heard him saying earlier he was really glad to be out on the court. He didn't think he'd be playing tennis.
Yeah, he's he had a disc removed
Oh, okay.
from his back, and he said it's been the best thing that's ever happened. Really, he's playing much better. Oh my goodness! For the people that didn't see that off camera, he just wily coyoted that fence. But yeah, he says he's pain free and he's playing well. It's good to see him back out here. That's a really good slice ball.
Oh,
That was
just
a
long.
good slice backhand. My goodness. Looks like he's added a lot of spin to his serve now. It used to be more hard and flat. And it looks more consistent. BMC was going for the down the line chip there. Ah, boy. Kevin's having to really work for this game. Brian's making him earn it.
Definitely. And yeah, Gustavo, you're right. His ball toss is a little short. Well, not as high. Let's put it that way. Or he's not getting it as high, I should say.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Gustavo in the chat room.
That's all right. I can't. I can't read without my glasses. All right, so we got Ad out here. That's a good deep return. That right there is the best thing you can do in tennis is get that return deep so they can't be offensive from the start.
And with the break.
Hey Brian, how you doing? Good to see you. You looking good, as usual. I love your little Lacoste hat. Huh? Mm-hmm. Flawless. Like Beyonce, flawless. Love it. Oh, we got some Beyonce going on? Is that what's happening? I had a breeze to get in a little bit.
That's bad. I did Seattle in 3 days for the England Championship. Wow. Miami to Seattle.
Miami to Seattle.
Yeah, now that was cross country.
That's get you a co-pilot.
Tell me about it. So Brian with the early break. Up 2-1. Brian Conrad in red. He's serving. Kevin Backfish.
I didn't catch you on that first point.
I didn't either.
Nice shot there. Really took that forehand early and ripped it.
Guess it would help if I turn your mic on.
Oh, that's okay. Nobody can hear my shameful commentary. I got to see what Gustavo is writing in here. I work from home, so I know how it is.
Brian's game seems to have stepped up a bit here.
Yeah, Brian's a really consistent player. He's got beautiful strokes too.
Early morning jitters out of the way.
Yeah, Kevin has more power, but Brian he's so consistent. He plays good, smart tennis. It should be an interesting matchup. Kevin being up in B and after having the surgery and stuff, I can imagine that he's still getting back into tennis shape a little bit. So we'll see as the match goes on how he looks.
Kevin serving. 1 serving 3.
It's a good serve there, right up the middle. You can just hear it popping the strings. Another good one right off the line. Nice return. And this is a beautiful forehand. That's twice he's hit that same shot here in the last 5 minutes.
Ooh, great court awareness. Excellent court awareness
nice
from
rally,
Kevin.
guys.
Excellent.
That was a good pickup, good patience, not to try to overhit that ball. Just get it back, stay in the point. If that would have been me, I would have lifted that to the fence. 30, 35. 35.
His first serve percentage in this game is excellent.
Yeah, it's getting it in, but I'll tell you what, Brian got the hard part and then got his shot he wanted and really just overcooked it. So 40-15. All right, let's see if he goes with the spin here. Yeah, he went for it.
Yes, he did.
He said, I've got a point I can give away.
Smart play. Excellent choice by Kevin there.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're feeling good, you've had a good service game, you're getting them in, why not? You got 2 points.
And, you know, it's funny because most people, if they're down a break, would not do that. They would all of a sudden get tentative. And I saw no tentativeness there at all.
No, not at all. And I think that's what separates some of the better players is the willingness to go for it.
So let's take a quick moment, as I always do, to thank our sponsors. UnionCafe.com, one of the most popular neighborhood cafes and cocktail lounges in Columbus at UnionCafe.com. DirectionalBoreLLC.com, the seasoned industry leaders with expertise in providing customers with quality underground systems to homeowners, contractors, and utility companies. DirectionalBoreLLC.com. The Keller William Properties. They're your real estate connection in Columbus, giving you a positive, helpful, and knowledgeable information about your home buying experience. Lang.kwrealty.com.
All right. First point there. Good little rally. There you go. It's going to be 15 all.
Hey, Brian, there's a ball coming at you. I don't know if that's in the way.
Okay, so 5 all. We're going to see if Brian can keep it rolling here. A bit of an unforced error there. Seems Kevin is more willing to go for it on the backhand side. That forehand side, he's pushing the ball, just trying to keep it deep in the court. That's about the third one of those I've seen, so I'm sure that Brian's getting a little bit frustrated with that because that is aggravating. So it looks like Kevin's strategy there on that forehand is to kind of lob it deep, and then he wants to just take and try to bring it back. He's trying to move him forward and back instead of side to side.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can move side to side. It's being able to move forward and back when the court shortens and being able to play those short balls. I think that's the difference in the divisions, and of course there's other things, but that's one of the big ones. It's a little wide. I'm gonna give a shout out to my doubles partner from this morning who played earlier on the CCE Sports Network. Looked like she had a fantastic match over here.
Kelly's your doubles partner?
Kelly's
No,
my
that.
dou- yeah.
Wow.
I hope her back is strong because she's going to have to carry me today.
Yep, she played a very consistent game this morning.
She's not. Kelly will not beat herself.
Great shot, Brian.
Right. That's the hardest ball. When you got all that momentum running forward, you have to really stop yourself so that momentum doesn't project into the ball. Got a let there, first serve. That's a great serve. Good return. He wasn't quite ready for that return. That was a good one. I don't want to jinx us, but for all the weather
Don't say it.
shenanigans that have happened, it has been a gorgeous day for people that aren't here. I mean, it is. If you had to pick a day to play tennis, this is beautiful. It's overcast. It's probably in the 70s. It's a nice breeze blowing, but it's not too windy. This is perfect weather. So if you didn't make it to the Columbus Classic this year, you may want to sign up for next year.
And the courts out here are very nice. Of course, the university courts would be.
They got some bank up here at Ohio State. I wouldn't imagine any facilities are not nice.
Oh.
Now that ball right there you didn't need to hit that ball hard. You had him at the
Not
line,
at
so
all.
you could just hit a cross-court angle down the line. He was in a bad spot.
I told Mark I was jealous. I was hoping we'd be on the varsity courts, but it's like, no, they wouldn't let you guys on the varsity courts.
You know what? I've been to some places where these are nicer than the varsity courts. My college, Catawba College represent. The varsity courts aren't this nice. But I mean, yeah, this is a gorgeous facility. We've got the horseshoe right here at Ohio Stadium. I mean, we are right here.
Yeah, last night when I was doing my site survey, they were playing music in the stadium. I was like, oh, they must be getting ready for a game or something. I don't know what.
It's maybe they play some.
Oh, maybe they're just playing music.
Yeah, they might have just been playing music because I can't imagine that gets used for anything else. And there's a practice field right back here, like soccer and field hockey and everything. It's just gorgeous. I mean, the facilities here are amazing. All right, so
Oops, I got it
Brian
backwards.
Conrad is serving 4-3, so he's holding a break here. He needs to solidify this break, though. And that's the sound of a jackhammer.
And then the hospital is nearby, so every now and then we get the medevac helicopter flying by.
That one did not climb over the tape, and I could see a sigh of relief from Mr. Conrad. Uh-oh, Jen and Regret just walked up behind us. I did too. 76. No, I love Thomas that much. Sorry, I got distracted from some queens from Raleigh. Where are we at here? There's 5-all. It's a nice deep ball to the corner. Good controlled shot by Kevin. All right, it's going to be 15-30. Brian really, he really wants to get this game. Go ahead and solidify that break and have it in his pocket. Serve for the match. Or the set, I should say. Called that ball good. It's going to be 30 off.
Great shot.
I don't want him to kick himself, but that was a little deep. But it's good sportsmanship, and he's exactly right. If you can't see it, don't call it out. So many people don't see those balls at the line, and they'll call them out, and sometimes they're in, and when you're on the other side, I ain't going to tell you what you want to do to them. That is a beautiful serve right up the tee. And with that, he solidifies the break. So now there's a lot of pressure on Kevin here. He must hold this to stay in the set.
Great shot, Brian.
Yeah, that's a good shot there, keeping the ball deep. Oh, Mr. Davis. 375. That's a good second serve there. Conrad's starting to really get his game going here. I think Kevin's going to have to figure out a way to get him in off that baseline. It's just back.
Yeah.
Hey, partner, congratulations. No.
I played fifth seed, so that'll be my shining moment, I think. I thought you guys had a good night. Really? Really? Well, mine looked like completely stopped. The reality is we had a ton of games.
Brian holds serve. He wins the first set,
Like it.
6-3.
So good enjoyment.
This is the round one of the men's B singles. Brian Conrad versus Kevin Backfish. Players going to take a quick break. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching live coverage of the Columbus Classic 2014 live from court number 6, Ohio State University's Lincoln Tower Courts. Back in a moment.
Yeah, well, Lori had texted me. She's like, I think you dropped some F-bombs. You do know the mic's hot.
That's pretty awesome.
Like, I know these queens can handle it.
Great shot, Brian.
I was actually playing back there with his boss. He's just he's doing the glide. They are under there. Yeah, right in there. Yeah. Alright, so getting started back here. Miss Pinkleton, you want to have a seat? Sure. They're 11. Okay, yeah, you got time. We'll go call me. They're going to try to get constellations on.
It's the seed.
Look at it. Randy Sunday?
Yeah.
Sunday?
Yes.
40 love. No, you're good.
Thomas will turn you up here. Now, Ms. Pinkleton, if you could introduce yourself to the world.
Yes. Good morning. This is Kelly Pinkleton. I'm on the planning committee for the Columbus Classic Tournament.
We were
Glad
just
to be here with Thomas and Brandon.
telling them how beautiful this weather is and what everybody's missing right now.
It is beautiful. It is.
So we're hoping
Columbus
it
knows
stays.
how to bring it.
Right. You brought it this morning, sister.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that didn't see that, it's going to be in the archives.
Right at the bottom. Right below the video live stream.
All right, so now let me do what I'm getting paid for here.
Bring it.
So we haven't had a discussion on the fashion today, but Conrad broke out the Lotto sneakers this morning, and
I like those, a little touch of green.
yeah, I like that green pretty good. He's got the red, the hints of red.
I feel like he's making perhaps a religious statement today.
Yes, probably so. It's very joyous.
I believe maybe Jesus' birth is kind of the message he's sending. Perhaps the birth of a winning game.
You know what? See how he's got that green stripe across the chest?
I like that. But tell me, how do you feel about the mix of Tacchini, the Nike, and the Lacoste? How do we feel about all those brands?
I tell you, it's interesting because there's like 5 different brands going on. And I bet the underwear are a different brand.
I know. Do you think he's sponsored by all 5?
I don't know. That was just a little wide. That thing came bolting
It's a
over here. I was
little
about to run, girl.
Backfish has a wicked serve. I played him some years ago, and
He's gotten actually a little more. He's taken a little bit off of it these days, but he's putting more spin on it.
both strong players.
Oh yeah, I think it's going to come down. Backfish.
This is Backfish's first year in B, I believe.
And he's just coming off back surgery.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So he had a disc removed. We were talking about that earlier, and I just wonder if he's gotten completely back into tennis shape. I mean, he's always been in good shape ever as long as I've known him.
Yeah.
But I mean, being in shape and being strong versus tennis conditioning they're two different things. And he hasn't been playing backs,
Yeah.
but since I think April, he said. Ooh,
Nice top
that
spin
thing
serve.
dropped in. No, wow, he didn't think it was good. Maybe it dropped right in.
So's back.
Conrad caught it good. Backfish just didn't play it. You got to play the ball. Play the ball. If they don't call it out, play it.
The wind's picking up a little bit here.
Yeah, got a little breeze. Now the sun's coming out. It's a hodgepodge. That was a
Nice shot.
fantastic backhand. My gracious. Like Kelly Pinkleton out there. That would have been her forehand, though.
It would have. She's a southpaw.
I drank Southpaw Light in college.
I have never heard of that. Is that a Charlotte Raleigh beer?
That is a Boone, North Carolina beer. Appalachian
A
State
poor man's
University.
beer, perhaps?
You can get a suitcase of 24 for about $9.
Oh, very nice.
Guaran-
Only the finest for our commentator Brandon
That's right.
Winstead.
Guaranteed to have a hangover. Now, meanwhile, back on the court. I think we had a slight disagreement there on that last line call. But Brian's not one to really say a whole lot. I think he disagreed, but he's going to play the tennis and respect the call.
He is.
The green stripe, I'm telling you, if I'd have wore that, though, it wouldn't even be a stripe. I'd look like, I don't even know what I would look like. It would be like Rainbow Bright's bands. I brought all of my cutest outfits for doubles.
Oh, you did.
Mhm.
I feel like today is my shining.
Oh, I can't wait. I gotta say, Conrad absolutely owed him at least one of those because he's had 3.
He's had a few of his, hasn't
Yes,
he?
he has,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Turnabout's fair play.
They usually kind of even themselves out.
Now, the first set score was at 6-3.
6-3.
6-3.
That was a really good serve. It did something funky there.
Kicked out.
Yeah, I think it might have gone away from him. All right, Conrad lifts the shorts up. He's ready now.
Time for a rally.
He's gonna probably put this. Yeah, That cross-court forehand he's been hitting very well. Ooh, nice return ball. That was a really good. Conrad's hit that shot about 6 or 7 times, and I think Kevin's probably ready for it. He's going to need to go behind him a time or two now.
It's on his forehand. Do a little slice.
Okay, what we got here? We have add out.
Deuce.
Oh, no, we're back to deuce. Wait. It's.
And almost hit the girl in the head.
Are you ready? Uh-oh, I have to go get my tennis on, people, so I don't know. Who am I playing?
I can't pronounce his name. Sun. Last name is Sun.
Schwarzen?
Schwarzen.
Okay.
Good
Sounds
luck,
good.
Brandon.
Well, let me dip
luck.
out of here. I'll be back later.
Back to deuce.
Great shot.
Nice serve, good return. Thomas, have you talked about the charity this morning? Mentioned Buddy Up Tennis.
No, I did not.
Can I talk a little bit about that?
Yes, you can.
Great. This year's tournament, we have selected as our charity Buddy Up Tennis, which is a fantastic nonprofit, and it works with youth and adults, persons with Down syndrome, teaching adaptive fitness and tennis programs. It started here locally. It's expanded to, I believe, over 9 cities and 3 different states. It's just an amazing, amazing organization. Basically started by a woman that wanted her son to be able to kind of learn some different tennis skills, and we're really honored that they're going to be our charity this year.
Awesome.
You can check them out, Buddy Up Tennis. Go to their website. They have a great video you can watch to learn more. We hope to raise a lot of funds for them. They're expanding rapidly just since 2008.
And what's the website address again?
I believe it's www.buddyuptennis.org, I believe. And Beth Gibson is their executive director, and really passionate about what she does.
That's one thing. If you folks who watch a lot of the tennis broadcasts, all of the tournaments pick nonprofit organizations to donate the proceeds from.
Yeah,
And
portion of
and-
registration fees. They also do raffle, 50-50. I mean, their banquet, yeah.
Right. And that's most, if not, that's probably, I would say, all of the GLTA tournaments.
I believe so, yeah. Anyone I've participated in, that's the case. It's just a great way for players to come out, play some competitive tennis, play the circuit, have fun, but, at the end of the day, the organization's benefiting from this.
Exactly.
We're really proud of that. A little long. That wind is definitely picking up. It's impacting the serve toss some.
It's 40-15.
Oh, nice serve. Great serve by Conrad.
Brian Brian holds serve. He goes up 3 games to love. Live coverage of the Columbus Classic 2014. Hosted by the Columbus Metropolitan Tennis Organization and brought to you by the CC Sports Network, where diversity lives. Want to take a moment to continue to thank our sponsors who have made this live web streaming broadcast possible. The Greater Columbus Tennis Association, the GCTA, is a USTA community tennis association from Central Ohio. This nonprofit organization supports tennis in the Central Ohio area since 1950 and has a long history of providing organized summer tennis for adults and juniors alike. Learn more at gcta.net. And the Symphony Partners Benefit Advisor. Since 2007, Symphony Partners has been seeking to understand what motivates their clients to make smart decisions concerning their benefits. Often complex, often difficult to understand, they break through the issues of healthcare reform and help you make the decisions that will impact your life forever. spbenefits.info for more information. And we thank them for their support of the CC Sports Network.
That was long.
So what do you think Kevin needs to do to kind of climb his way back in?
Well, Brian's a tough competitor. I mean, he plays tennis. He knows the game. He's, as much as anyone, I think he knows the game as well as a lot of the players. Probably keep it away from his forehand, and I think if his first serves are on, that definitely helps him. And Brian too, I didn't see a lot of the first set. I don't know how much he's come into the net, but he's a strong net player as well.
As I think a lot of his points have been off the baseline.
Yeah.
Don't forget, folks, you can join us in the chat room. I know Gustavo is watching the Madrid Open, watching us, and working from home at the same time, Mr. Multitasker himself. Anybody else, you're more than welcome to join it or jump in the chat room and just say hello to myself or Kelly. Say how bad we're doing or how good we're doing.
How good. All right, that's 30 love. Ryan's a little frustrated, I think, with his shots. Nice first serve. Takes it to 40 love, which gives Kevin a good lead on this game. I believe Kevin held that. So is that 3-1, I believe? Brian Conrad.
Yep.
That was a good hold for Backfish.
Nice shot.
Nice return by Kevin.
Good serve.
It's nice the weather's working out really well today, and the campus is fairly quiet considering classes are out here at The Ohio State University.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever been on campus before.
It's a great campus. I mean, it spreads out. It's we have one of the largest campuses in the world,
Mm-hmm.
and these courts are great. I mean, the surface is good. Located next to the RPAC, the Recreation Center. It's a great location. These are the home courts for our local Columbus Metropolitan Tennis Organization League. Oh, it's a good rally.
Put myself in the ankle on that one shot.
Whatever works, right?
All right, that's 4-1, Brian Conrad.
Nice shots.
Thanks. I actually thought that one back there was on the baseline.
Was it?
I thought
Let me go ahead and finish thanking
my angle.
I was
some of our remaining sponsors that I have not done. The Cambria Suites at Polaris, where I'm staying. Fantastic property. Here in the city of Columbus, is less than 10 miles from the city center. Cambria Suites offers sophistication, contemporary amenities for the business and leisure traveler. A combination of high-tech and home-like comforts featuring a state-of-the-art fitness center, resort-style indoor pool, and bistro restaurant. Book your stay today at CambriaSuitesPolaris.com. And the Keller William Properties. They're your real estate connection here in Columbus, giving you a positive, helpful, and knowledgeable information about your home buying decision. Support through purchase, closing, and beyond. Let Jonathan Lang and his entire team be your Columbus connection at lang.kwrealty.com. Kevin Servin.
Oh, great shot. Great shot by Brian Conrad. Kevin's got to be careful not to hit it in no man's land or in that area, because Brian's going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, and he's so patient with his ground strokes and
Yep.
so good with placing the shots exactly where he wants them.
Backfish with that wicked top spin.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what, I enjoy watching Kevin serve. He just has such an unorthodox serve, but it's
He does.
just
And well, when it's indoor, when I played him and when the Classic 2 years past was indoor
Mhm.
and pre-back surgery too. I mean, his serve when he's hitting indoor and hitting hard, hitting
Mhm.
that first serve, it's fairly legendary. And not always fun to return it. I've been on the other end of that. It's just back. And I believe that's 5-1. Conrad's serve.
so Brian can serve out this match.
Yeah, he's got to be feeling pretty confident. Yeah. Looked like that tapped the line.
Did you call that in?
5 all. 15 all. Nice serve by Conrad. Some of those shots are tough with the wind. That ball's definitely moving.
And then Kevin puts out that slice on it, and then you have the
Yes,
wind on
yeah.
top of it.
Okay, we've got a, looks like match point here. 40-30. There it is, match. Brian Conrad, 6'3", 6'1".
That was terrible. Sorry.
Good match by both guys.
Congratulations goes to Brian Conrad. He wins his first match, B singles, 6'3", 6'1", here at court number 6, Ohio State University's Lincoln Tower Court. So don't go anywhere. We have another match in store for you here on court number 6. You're watching live coverage of Columbus Classic 2014, hosted by the Columbus Metropolitan Tennis Organization and brought to you by the CC Sports Network, where diversity lives. We're back in a few moments.
Had about 3 good shots the whole match. I can't feel too good about that.
Oh, I'm good. Thanks. I appreciate it.